Hello and welcome back to another Ayoto Corporation video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Qora. No, not the avatar Qora, Qora. Now normally I would play the game and give some sort of commentary as I'm playing it, but this time I'm going to be skipping around a bit to show off some of the visuals and music the game has to offer and to prevent any spoilers for those of you who want to play it yourselves. The game is $10 on Steam, and it's the result of a successful Kickstarter campaign under the name Spirit by two independent developers. It was then published by Curve, who have also published Thomas Was Alone, Lone Survivor, and Stealth Inc., or Stealth Bastard as it used to be called. The basic idea of the game is to evoke a sense of wonder and exploration in the mind of the person playing the game, and to some extent it certainly does achieve that effect. During my time playing the game, I really enjoyed the world that was created, and the game is really nice visually. There's a story and a world that's presented, but it never hits you over the head with it, and apart from a few scenes, nothing is ever really explained, so it's left up to you to determine what happened in the past. What you experience in the game is very well done, and for the most part, you are simply wandering through ancient ruins and beautiful deserted vistas alone with your thoughts and the music to accompany you. Now comes the part where I get critical. The game itself is very short, at most 4 hours total if you replay it once to complete the optional objectives, and there's no real reason I can see to replay it multiple times apart from that. I wouldn't be having as much of an issue with the length if it wasn't for the fact that the game was $10. For $10 I can get a copy of FTL, which I've sunk at least 50 or 60 hours into personally. I can get a copy of Portal 2, which is always fun, if I didn't own a copy already. Or Terraria, if I want to scratch that itch of exploring a big wide world and then building a penis tower in it. Qora also suffers from being more of an interactive experience and less of a game. In the game world you move left, right, up, down, and occasionally you press the spacebar to interact with the world or peer into the past to learn some of the story. There's no real challenge in the game apart from a few minor puzzles that hide bonus objectives, and even then you can solve them by walking around the screen until you find a point where you can interact with something. The game also is really restricting in that it shows you that there's a big wide world full of wonder and beauty that exists out there, but you only ever experience a two-dimensional slice of it, and you're forced down a linear path the entire game. The game is almost like a PowerPoint presentation in the way it's presented. Now, it sounds like I'm being very harsh with this, but I honestly don't want to be. I really actually enjoyed my time in the world, and it was sort of like a nice relaxing walk that happened to take me through a magical desert, up a snowy mountain, and then onto some floating islands. If the game was longer, cheaper, or the world was bigger that you could explore, I would easily recommend this as a game to check out if you like this kind of stuff, like beautiful scenery and a relaxing atmosphere, but as it stands, I can't do that. If you like what you've seen in the video so far, or coming up, then links will be in the description below the video, and I'll just leave you to watch some more scenes from the game, and you can enjoy them while listening to the music. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.